Hello everyone, my name is Zora and welcome back to another reaction video where today we're going to be reacting to the announcement trailer for Jurassic World Evolution 3. We've done you might remember we've done a lot of Jurassic World stuff on the channel. We watched trailers for Jurassic World Cast Series Seasons 1, 2, and 3. And we did a few, and we looked at the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, two of them actually. And we did some theories on, and we did a theory video on Jurassic World Rebirth, exploring the dinosaurs on Rebirth Island. Then we played Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2, and we watched the trailer for Jurassic Park Survival, and we explained the entire Jurassic World timeline. So Jurassic World Evolution 3 is the third installment, and it's coming out on October 21st. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Scooby's back. Say hi. No, okay. He's gonna be joining us for today, but without further ado, let's jump straight in.
We altered the course of nature.
Wow.
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos.
Wow.
Well, to help life find a way.
Wow. Nice logo. You get sexual dimorphism with dinosaurs? Well, look at Oh, that was awesome. Alright, now that we've reacted to the trailer, let's break it down. As always, I put it on mute so we can break it down easily. So, the trailer begins with Parasaurolophus is herding alongside Brachiosauruses. This is a shot very similar to a shot seen in the Jurassic World Evolution 1 trailer, where we saw dinosaurs herding. And it's also very similar to the shot seen in the trailer for Jurassic World Evolution 2, where we saw different types of dinosaurs herding alongside each other. In Jurassic World Evolution 1, we didn't get to see different dinosaurs herd alongside each other, and in Jurassic World Evolution 2, it partially happens. And now in this new game, we might get to see different types of dinosaurs herding alongside each other. Then we get to see a full-grown Mosasaurus adult with its babies. Yeah, baby dinosaurs, baby marine reptiles, and baby pterosaurs is something Jurassic World fans wanted for the Jurassic World Evolution games, and in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2 we never got to see that. Now we get to see it in this game. And since the Mosasaurus has its own babies, I think we might get to see different types of other marine reptiles have their own babies, you know. Plesiosaurus, Tylosaurus, Liopleurodon Chronosaurus, Archelon, and probably Nothosaurus. We might even get to see the Megalodon have its own babies. And we see a little enrichment here. I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of rock or grass type of thing. It's like hidden behind in the background, and it's hidden, and it's behind a fence. I don't know what that is. Then we get to see an adult Gistenbergia and a baby Gistenbergia, and we can see the differences between the babies and the adults. We can see that the adults have bigger crests on their heads, and the babies have smaller crests on their heads. And and if you look closely, you can see that this viewing gallery is very multi-themed, which means we could see modular building. Then we see AB triceratopses and 2 different colored trees, which might indicate seasons. We did get day and night cycles for Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2, but we never got to see seasons. So now these trees might indicate seasons in this game. Then we see the full park, and we can see, and there's like a lot of things to be seen in this park. There are like fountains, different types of aviaries, zip lines, a multi-themed wall that's in like a curved position rather than in like a blocky Minecraft style position. Lagoons and others. Then later on we see an adult pteranodon and a baby pteranodon, and we also see a pteranodon walking. Now, in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2, we never got to see flying reptiles walk. We only got to see them fly. Yeah, now we get to see walking animations with pteranodons and probably other flying reptiles like Geosternbergia, Sungapteros, Quetzalcoatlus, Dimorphodon, and others. And there's like a little bridge here in this aviary, and we get to see buildings which look very Japanese or Chinese style, which I really like. Then we get to see a baby Brachiosaurus, which looks very reminiscent to Firecracker from Camp Cretaceous, I believe. And then we get to see a whole herd of Brachiosauruses. Then we get to see a baby Triceratops going towards its parents. Then we see 2 baby Stegosauruses, which look very similar to the Lost World Jurassic Park's baby Stegosaurus. Then we see baby Baryonyx and an adult Baryonyx roaring. Then there's like a Mosasaurus statue, I believe. I think that's a Mosasaurus. Looks very similar. And you can see there are no guests. Maybe maybe they went into the emergency shelters so that they can be safe from the dinosaurs. Then we get to see baby velociraptors, which means we could see baby beta, which means we could see Beta, Blue's baby from Jurassic World Dominion, appear in this new game. Then we see a baby Carnotaurus and an adult Carnotaurus. And if we can get to this shot in just in time, you can see that the baby, and if you look closely, you can see that the baby Carnotaurus is bashing its head against the fence trying to escape, similar to what its adult is doing. Counterpart is doing. Then we get to see a baby Allosaurus jumping on and hugging its mother, which is really adorable. Really adorable. However, there is like one thing you can notice about this Allosaurus. If you look closely, this baby Allosaurus is very similar to the Allosaurus seen in Battle at Big Rock, and not the one, it's very similar to the Allosaurus seen in Battle at Big Rock, and it looks very different from the juvenile Allosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yes, the Allosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was a juvenile. It looked like an adult. I know the Allosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom looked like an adult, but it was actually a juvenile. Then it got sold, and we see a building in the background, but I don't know what that is. And then we see a mom T-Rex and a dad T-Rex, and we see their two little baby T-Rexes, which look very similar to the baby T-Rex from Jurassic, which look very, and we see the baby T-Rexes, which look very similar to the Jurassic, and then we see the baby T-Rexes, which look very similar to the baby T-Rex we saw in the Lost World Jurassic Park. That baby T-Rex's name was Junior. Then we get to see a cool little animation with these two baby T-Rexes. Then we see the Allosaurus, not Allosaurus. Then we see the T-Rex overlooking the park and roaring. And we see the two baby T-Rexes overlooking the park as well. Now, and we can see that the park is Japanese themed, which means we could get a Japanese styled map, which I really want to see. We never got to see that in the previous games. Then we get to see the Jurassic World Evolution 3 logo, and it's a mix of colors. You can see blue here, greens, silver, and the Jurassic World Evolution's 1 logo was like plain silver. Jurassic World Evolution 2's logo was gold, and with Jurassic World Evolution 3's logo, we can see that it's a mix of colors. Then we get to see terrain tools. Here you can like build a hill with this terrain tool. You can build like a trench with this terrain tool. I don't know what you can do with these 3 terrain tools. You can make like a mountain. You can make like a mountain with this terrain tool. You can probably like lower the mountain down with this terrain tool. You can make like I don't know what you can do with this terrain tool, and I don't know what you can do with this terrain tool. You could probably make like a cave with this, and and you can make slopes with this and you can make slopes with these terrain tools. Oh, and if you look closely, while the trench is forming, you can see that there are actually rocks. Yeah, there are rocks in the trench, which means when you create terrain, you don't have to add rocks. They just magically appear, unlike Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2, where you just have to like add rocks manually after forming the terrain. This time it's different because the rocks will appear automatically. Then you can make like waterfalls. We get to see, and then we see a Spinosaurus statue, and we see a Spinosaurus statue on this rock. And if you look closely at these water tools, you can see like differences between them. This is like obviously no water. This one says shallow water, which means the one in between these two is probably deep water, meaning you can make like a dinosaur. Meaning you can make dinosaurs swim in deep water. Then you can see different. Then you can see other dinosaurs getting their statues. You can see like Gallimimuses. You can see like a Gallimimus statue. Then you can see 3 Gallimimus statues, 2 Brachiosaurus statues, and the Spinosaurus statue we saw before. Oh, and you can see that there are slopes now, meaning you get to create slopes in this game. But they can be like square. In the previous games, the slopes were like curved. Yeah, and they were hard to make. You had to like up the hill, flatten it, and then like smooth the edge of it. And they were not square. These are like more like rectangular. Like, then we get to see a helicopter transporting a dinosaur, which is very different to the other Jurassic World Evolution games. In Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2, when you try to transport a dinosaur, the helicopter like grabs it and lets it angle. It like lets it angle. With Jurassic World Evolution in 3, I think, which means in Jurassic World Evolution 3, when you transport a dinosaur, they'll put it in a cage. And then we get to see sexual dimorphism with the dinosaurs, as we see with this Triceratops. Now with the two previous Jurassic World Evolution games, we never got to saw sexual dimorphism in dinosaurs since Frontier thought all of the Jurassic World dinosaurs were female, which was not true. Some were male, some were female. I mean, the frogs they used to fill in the gaps, they were able to change from male to female at will. Now, but with Jurassic World Evolution 3, we get to see. But with Jurassic World Evolution 3, we can make male and female dinosaurs. As you can see with this Triceratops, with the female, there's like less pattern on this Triceratops, but with the male Triceratops, we can see that there are lots of patterns. And it also here it shows how many dinosaurs we have on site. With the females there are 7, with the males there are 0. Then we get to see that we can make nests, meaning the dinosaurs can lay their own eggs, and baby dinosaurs will hatch from said eggs. And we get to see the baby Triceratopses again. Then we get to see a T-Rex hitting this vehicle. I don't know what this is. Then we see the whole park and a monorail, which means we could get monorail. We could get more monorails. We could get monorails. And then we get to see the release date. Meaning, oh no. This game is coming out on October 21st, which is I don't like, since I want this game to come out early. I don't want to have to wait 4 months to get this game. And we can see what platforms it's coming out on. Steam, it's coming out on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5. No Nintendo Switch seen here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.